What's up? What's up?
What's up?
Doing all right, sir?
Yes, sir. You?
Yeah, yeah. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna actually have a weekend off this weekend, so
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm that's gonna be pretty sweet. Um, yeah. So where are you fishing tomorrow, man?
Don't know yet. We'll figure it out here in a few hours.
when you get up in the morning and head that way,
Yeah, that's about it. So we'll
let,
kind of see.
let the
Kind of see
spirit
how it
take you.
plays out.
Oh goodness. Yes, Bryce. It's 11 p.m. already. I don't know if anybody saw that on Facebook, but Bryce asked if the live stream was really at 11 p.m. or if it was going to be closer to 7. I'm like, it is scheduled for 7 p.m., but for some reason he sees it as 11. So
Huh.
it's very bright and sunny 11 p.m. here in central Indiana. Oh my goodness. Um, I think probably the first thing we need to talk about is weather and conditions, right? So Matt, you're definitely more of an expert when it comes to river conditions than I am. I can look at metrics and look at the water, and that's about it. So my understanding is with this rain we got earlier this week, um, some of the heavier rain that was up north might be moving that way now. So are the gauges still rising a little bit?
They're actually starting to fall again.
Fall
So
again? Okay, good.
yeah,
That's good. So I think flow wise, we're definitely okay. There's probably some water clarity issues. We got a little bit of intel off the water today that says that it's really not that bad. Like he said, the worst he saw was still about 10 inches of visibility. So from a safety, regardless of what you think about fishing in that kind of water, we're looking at it more as a safety thing, right? So I
yeah,
think we're good to go that way.
yep, yeah. It's actually probably not a bad thing. We got some of this rain anyways. Kind of brought the river up a little bit, so not as much
Right.
pulling around and dragging around rocks and a little more floating over those things. So just kind of be aware. Head on a swivel. Be a little bit extra careful tomorrow on what's going on. Last few years, that's very true, Bryce.
Yeah, we've actually been pretty lucky this year, I
Yeah,
think, to get to this point. It's probably because we actually planned for it this year, right?
yeah,
Before the season started, we said, "Hey, keep this date on your calendar in
yep,
case something gets washed out or rained out," and then it's been fine. But so weather concerns for tomorrow. So I know Matt and I have been talking a lot this afternoon, and as usual with the weather, especially in Indiana, the predictions are kind of all over the place. Um, some places you look, it says some rain in the afternoon. Matt actually had a graphic earlier that he sent me. I was going to share it with everybody, but no sense in it right now. But actually showing possible severe weather around 10 in the morning tomorrow. I think it's right. Is what that said.
yeah, yep,
So, so basically, I think we're taking the stance of send it, let's go. But we need everybody to be extra cautious. Use your best judgment. If you're not comfortable, don't go out in the water because that's the worst part about a river event. A lake event, it's pretty easy to get off the water when stuff's rolling in. A river event, a little more difficult, right? Especially if you're already a mile and a half from where you put in. You may be 7 miles from your takeout. Kind of hard to get to safety real quickly, right? So we need everybody to use their best judgment. Um,
yeah. Looks like whatever weather they're forecasting looks like it's gonna be extremely spotty
yep,
from what I gather, and it also seems like it's gonna be extremely quick. So it's gonna be quick moving in, and but also quick moving out. So
right.
just be aware tomorrow. Keep an eye on radars and things. With the White River, luckily there's pretty good cell coverage, so just kind of keep an eye out all day and be careful out there.
Yep. It's just another thing to be paying attention to when you're on the river, right? Like
Yep.
safety on the river is definitely a little more of an issue than most lakes. So head on a swivel, as we say, right? Just paying attention to everything, and you just got to make sure you swivel up to the sky every now and then too.
That's right.
Right. Um, so speaking of river safety and safety during our events, what's the one thing you always have to have with you and on you? Not everybody at once. It's your PFD, right?
That's right.
Everybody needs to have that on. Needs to be wearing it at all times. No different. It's not a new rule. It's always been there. It's that way for everybody. And as far as I know, every kite fishing organization, it's the rules, right? So,
Yeah,
um,
especially tomorrow with possibly taking rain gear on and off. Let's just make sure that if we take our life jackets off, that we put them back on before we resume fishing. And
and don't do it in a place that's not safe, right? Like, don't be
yeah,
doing it in fast moving water.
yep,
You know,
yeah,
find some dead water, or even just pull off on the shore for a second and change it. Right? Just be super smart about things. Um, it's an important piece of equipment that we all must have and must use.
yeah. And since one thing that comes to mind too, Jason, since this is a river tournament, you can wade fish. While you're
Right?
wade fishing, you still have to have that device on. So still have it on.
100%. Right. But that's a good point, Matt. I hadn't really thought about that, but so the wade fishing rules are
You can wade
uh,
fish as long as you're within sight of your kayak. The kayak needs to be in the picture with of the fish on the board, um, and that's basically it.
no trespassing.
No trespassing.
And so that no trespassing rule sort of goes along with the boundaries for this event, right? So um, all of the water that's accessible from any of the launches that we've provided, as long as you don't have to get out, right, and to get to it. Um, the exception to that rule, I'm going to go and share my screen here. So the exception to that rule is clearly laid out in this map. Um, there are a series of pits um, just north of 146th Street that sometimes you can actually access from a kayak without having to get out. Like
You
I've never been up there, but
probably can right now.
right, don't
Yes.
those those areas are actually private, despite the ability to navigate to them. Um, you will be disqualified from the event if it's found out you're back there. They are private property. As far as I know, there are cameras back in some of them too. Like
Yep.
those are monitored. You are not allowed to be there. So other than that, we have our. Hopefully, everybody's used this or is familiar with this page. It's on our website. It's linked from the Tourney X page. We share it a lot. It's linked several times on Facebook. So we have a list of allowable launches, and these are the places that you must put in and take out. Obviously, you don't have to put in and take out at the same one, but this is where you must put in and take out. Um, these also define our northern and southern boundaries for the event. So Morals Meadows, a park here in Yorktown, um, there's a very clear put in, and you're not allowed to go any further upstream than that put in. You have to go downstream from there. Same with Riverside, opposite with Riverside Park down in Indianapolis. That's our southernmost launch point, and it also marks the southern border of allowable water. So you're only allowed you can put in there, but you can only fish upstream. Hopefully that makes sense for everyone. I know that I'd actually had a few questions about that, and so we're clarifying it now, and we've clarified it on this page. Um, what else did I have? Matt, can you think of anything that's event specific around the rules or anything that we haven't already covered?
No, I don't think so.
Tournament times. I'm pretty sure I updated these.
Yeah, you did.
I just reuse this page every year. Um, so on the water, which means when you can kind of leave the launch area in your boat, 6:30. First cast 6:45. So no fishing before 6:45. Last cast 2:45. So that's the time that the photo must be taken. And that, gosh, I go through this every time because I never trust myself. So if I have a picture that's 2:45 and 35, that's still 2:45, right? So you have until 2:45:59.9999 to take that picture.
Yep.
I know different organizations handle that a little bit differently, but that's how we do it. So 2:45, as long as it's not 2:46, as long as the timestamp is 2:45 and something, it counts. Uh, it's within boundaries there. I need all your submissions in by 3:45. That gives you an hour, right? Like Matt said, um, cell signal along the river is usually not a problem, especially as you get closer to Indianapolis. So it shouldn't be an issue getting your fish submitted on time. But we do give you an hour. That gives you an hour to get to, if you need to get off the water to submit for whatever reason. That gives you an hour to get to your takeout, get out of there, and head down the road. I think that's more than fair. And then we're going to have an award ceremony at Moving Water Outfitters. So everybody should be able to pull that address up. It's actually in Zionsville. I can't remember the address off the top of my head, but it's easily accessible. We're going to meet up there around 4:15. Hamilton County Sports Authority always supports this event every year. We're very thankful for that. As part of their support, we will be providing some pizza and drinks for everybody that shows up to awards. Also, with their support, they're covering our fees for this event. So every event, as you probably know, has a fee for Tourney X and has a fee for PayPal. Right? Since we register through PayPal, they take some of the money before we see it. So all of those costs will actually be covered by Hamilton County Sports Authority. So that means that all $50 of your entry fee will go to payouts. Now, $5 of that entry fee still goes to be put back for the championship event. That's not going to change, but there will no longer be $5 taken out for PayPal or Tourney X and $1.83 per entry for PayPal. So that helps with our payouts for this event. We're super thankful for that and their support every year. We definitely get to thank Matt for maintaining that relationship too. So thank you, Matt.
Yeah, no problem. They've been a great supporter. They love our organization. They like the event, and I don't know if you guys have kind of noticed or not, but on their social media platforms, they're helping us plug it as well. So we appreciate that relationship with them, and looking forward to many years to come with them. So.
Well, and I think most of us already do, but if you don't and you're wanting to thank them, definitely support other businesses within Hamilton County, right? Which is why they're looking to support that. If you're going to stay overnight tonight, get a hotel in Hamilton County. You're staying in a campground, get a campground in Hamilton County. Go out and grab a bite to eat and a cold beer at a mom and pop place in Hamilton County, right? Like, we can definitely help support them. Even though the entire event isn't technically in Hamilton County, a significant stretch of the river and where many of you are going to fish is in Hamilton County. So, yeah. But all right, I haven't seen any questions. Nick's giving up a little juice here, so we know he went and practiced yesterday. So what you can do is you can cross-reference his reading here with the historical gauge readings on the various gauges along the river. You might be able to pinpoint about where he was fishing.
Can you do that for us real quick, Jason?
Let's see what we got here. Let's start at Nora. Let's see what we got.
Oh, that's funny. One thing I will mention is Moving Water Outfitters is a longtime sponsor of ours and longtime supporter and of not only us but also just kayak fishing in general.
Absolutely.
They're having their customer appreciation sale next week, next Saturday. So they'll have some food, they'll have some drinks.
Oh, nice! I hadn't heard about this. Very
Yeah,
cool.
really good deals going on in the shop. Uh, Pretty large discounts on some of the kayaks they have in stock, and then also they're starting to thin out their demo kayaks right now. So if you have
So
one
I
of them,
got it. Oh, sorry. I
it,
didn't mean to interrupt.
no, you're fine.
Oh, what did I do?
Whoa.
What did I do? I was going to ask a very, I was going to ask a very important question, and I'm going to show them the picture here. So, Matt, do you know, has the purple unlimited sold yet?
Yes, it has
Oh man.
to Mr. Mike Exel.
Oh, that's not fair.
Yeah, it's a cool boat. They're actually building it out. Ian, one of the guys in the shop, is building it out for Mike. So tomorrow, stop in, check it out. Next week, come by, hang out. I know I'll be there for a little while, so come. Let's talk some fishing and just kind of hang out, have some food, a few drinks, and kind of enjoy the day and come in and support somebody that supports you guys.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
I hadn't heard anything about that.
Yep.
And
Saturday.
and while we're there tomorrow, make sure you go in and I'm sure they've got all the latest and greatest from Yak Attack and I don't know who are they still carrying Dakota lithium batteries
Yep. Yep.
and
Dakota.
Naqua, I think, well, via Yak Attack. But
Yep.
we do have a question. Alex is asking if KBF identifier is good for the event, and it sure is. KBF identifier or the Indiana Kayak Anglers identifier, both work. So if anybody is still needing an identifier, you can print them. You can head to our website today, and under resources, things you need, there's a link to the PDF that you can print out. Hey, thanks, Marv, for stopping in. Is that your first time to the shop? Probably not, right? I bet Marv's been there
I
before.
feel like I've seen him in there before.
Ah, okay. Did everybody? I'm going to sidetrack here. He said new board. I got to thinking about how filthy my board was the other day before I decided to watch it. Did anybody see the video from Catch that I
Yeah,
shared?
I actually just washed mine, and I thought mine was clean, and then I
Until
washed
you
it, and I
watched
was
it.
wow, this is great.
Sort of
It's
like
a great video. I'm not.
your car, right? Like, oh,
Yeah,
my car's not
yeah,
that dirty. Wait, what color is
yeah. I'm not sure what tournament director got in Duke's pockets, but
it? Right?
we sure do appreciate it, Duke.
Yeah. So if everybody's bored tonight, clean your board.
Yeah, just a little water, a little
I just
scrub.
think it's hilarious that he actually recorded a video on it. Oh goodness! Well, at least it was just his catchboard. He made a video on how to wash
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
We appreciate those guys too. So, all right, guys, I think we're gonna wrap this one up. Uh-oh, I feel like Josh might have a story about a dirty board. Did you get it? Did you get a fish denied because of a dirty board? And hopefully it wasn't me that did it. Excuse me. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this up. We will see everybody tomorrow. Please be safe. Use your noggins, and it wasn't me.
Oh.
So now I can laugh. Now I can laugh.
Yeah, now it's funny.
Yeah. Okay. But all right, guys, we'll see everybody tomorrow. Be safe, and hopefully you'll swing by Moving Water Outfitters afterwards and participate in the awards and have some excuse me pizza and a good time.
Yeah,
We'll see y'all. Oh, what's up, Matt?
no, I was just gonna say, be careful out there, guys, and yeah,
Yep.
stop by Moving Water Outfitters and hang out for a little while.
Heck yeah. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Ah, actually, I forgot about that. Thanks, Josh, for reminding me. Uh, Cincinnati Kayak Fishing and Bluegrass Kayak Fishing out of Kentucky, both awesome clubs and organizations, are having moving water events this Saturday, and the White River is eligible. So you can actually triple dip this weekend. So go. They're both using Tourney X. Go check them out on Tourney X. Get signed up. Uh, got a great opportunity here because I may be a little biased, but I think White River is probably one of the better moving water fisheries in Ohio, Indiana, and Kentucky. But I could be wrong. But
Definitely up there.
definitely good opportunity. So thanks for reminding me on that one, Josh.
Yeah.
Everybody go get signed up for those too.
Yep, absolutely.
Absolutely. All right, guys. We'll see ya.